Hello and welcome to today's practice. We'll start in a yogi squat at the front of the mat with your palms at heart center. In a malasana, you want to raise your pelvic floor just a little bit, your mula bandha. And we'll just breathe here for a second. We're going to do a clearing inhale. So on our exhale, we're going to just clear out all of our energy of the day, anything that's stressing us out or we're holding. And then on the next inhale, we're going to do an Om. And feel free to listen or join me. Inhale to clear. Exhale. Inhale for Om. Exhale, Uttanasana. If that was hard for you, don't worry, that was hard for me. Just cha-cha-cha out, maybe grab opposite elbows or anything that feels comfortable just for a couple breaths here. Our next inhale, we're going to raise our right hand up with our left palm at the center of the mat. You can bend both knees. You can bend your left knee only, whatever feels good. Inhale, right arm up. Stay for the exhale. After the second exhale, we'll switch sides. Right palm, center of the mat. Inhale, left arm up. On the next exhale, back down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands above our heads, down to heart center. We'll start with a few rounds of sun salutation A. Inhale, Tadasana, Urdhva Hastasana, hands overhead. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Any hand position is good. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, make your way down for an Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. We'll do 3 breaths here. And if you haven't already, feel free to introduce Ujjayi Pranayama, the breath, victorious breath, heating breath, closing your mouth and just breathing in and out of your nose. And if you don't want to gain some heat today, don't do it. There's no pressure, it's your practice. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, jump or step. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Tadasana, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. Again, inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, catch a back bend. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Svanasana. Take 2 more breaths here. Look forward, jump or step. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Tadasana, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, down into Samastitihi. From here, we're going to find just a little bit of movement. You might step your feet shoulder width apart or a little bit wider and just swing our arms to our sides, back and our front. Just waking up our body a little bit more before we get into a little more intense couple rounds of a modified sun salutation B. You might even get some wrist stretches here. Whatever feels good, moving as quick or as slow as you need. 1 more breath, and then return back into a Samastitihi. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. We'll exhale, prayer twist to the right. You might open your wings. Stay for a full inhale and exhale. Inhale, forward, Utkatasana. Exhale to the left. You might open your wings. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Malasana, squat. Or Bakasana, crow. Inhale to load up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Straight into a right-legged, 3-legged dog on the inhale. Exhale, we're going to open up our leg. Inhale, back to center. We're going to exhale, hike our right knee over to our right shoulder. Inhale, back to 3-legged dog. Exhale, we're going to step our right foot through for a fallen triangle. Inhale, back to a 3-legged dog. Exhale, step through for a warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale into a warrior 2. Stay for the inhale. Exhale into a Parsva Konasana, a extended side angle. And now on the next inhale, we're going to find our way to the back of the mat for a Skandasana. Now we're going to crawl forward, finding a 1-legged Chaturanga, Ekapada Chaturanga, into our Urdhva Mukha and then our Adho Mukha. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, open. Inhale, straight up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, hike left to left. Inhale, up. Exhale, step through for that fallen triangle. Inhale, up. And exhale through, Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, Parsva Konasana, Uttita. Extended side angle. On next inhale, we're going to find our way to the back of the mat for a Skandasana. Crawl forward on our inhale. Exhale, Ekapada Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Adho. 3 breaths here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, jump or step. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. And that's our flow. Let's shake it out just a second before we begin. We're going to go 2 more times. Breath to movement. Let's do it. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, side prayer twist to the right. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Malasana squat or Bakasana crow. Inhale to load up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Adho. Inhale, right leg, 3-legged. Exhale, open up. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, right knee to right shoulder. You might get a balance. Inhale, hike high. Exhale, over 3-legged, fallen triangle. Inhale, up, 3-legged. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, Utthita Parsvakonasana. You might find a full bind if you're like me and need it. Inhale, back, Skandasana. Exhale, crawl your way forward, Ekapada Chaturanga, or Anadaranga. You can always skip. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, open up. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, hike high on your shoulder. You might find a balance. Inhale, hike high. Exhale, fallen triangle. Inhale, hike high. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, Utthita Parsvakonasana. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, crawl forward. Exhale, Ekapada Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Adho. Two more breaths. Last breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. Again. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, side twist. You might open your wings. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, side twist to the left. Open your wings. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Malasana squat or Bakasana crow. Load up. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Adho. Inhale, right leg, 3-legged dog. Exhale, open. Inhale, up. Exhale, hike high. Inhale, up. Exhale, fallen triangle. Inhale, hike high. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, Utthita Parsvakonasana. Exhale, Skandasana. Crawl forward on the inhale. Ekapada Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Adho. Inhale, left. Exhale, open. Inhale, center. Exhale, hike high. Inhale, up. Exhale, over. Fallen triangle. Inhale, center. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, Utthita Parsvakonasana. Exhale, Skandasana. Crawl forward. Ekapada Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Adho. 3 breaths. Look Look forward, jumper step. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana, our last one. Let's hold it here. I'm reading the Bhagavad-Gita. This is my second time. Keep holding. And I'm reading a Krishna consciousness version, which has much more commentary than the Eswaran version that I was reading before. And it's very interesting how different, but also how similar the teachings are in terms of translations and the commentary. And something that I just got to is about your dharma and staying true to yourself and your path, even if it might seem to be going against what you want to do. Keep holding, 3 more seconds. Krishna promises Arjuna that's what he should be doing, and I'm feeling that right now in our last couple seconds of our chair pose. Exhale, samastiti. If you guys are doing your ujjayi, I know you're sweating because I'm sweating without breathing right. Inhale, take a wide quarter turn to your left. Exhale, find goddess pose. Hands towards heart center. You can try to bend your knee right over your ankles on both sides. Let's try to lift our right end of our foot above off the mat. We can drop it down and do our left. No, what is that called? It's not your ball, it's the other part of your foot. Keep it holding and then drop it. Now we'll raise both of those heels, the heel of our foot. There you go. Up and hold. And here we're going to do a little bit of Bhastrika, which is bellows breath. It's fast inhale, exhales through our nose. We're going to do just 10 rounds, which should sound something like, all right, let's do it. 10 rounds. Ready? 1. Inhale, rise up, let go, 5-pointed star. Exhale, find the wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Just do letter A, hands towards center. If you want, you can grab your toes. Letter B. Or if you need a stretch in your back, you might grab a fist behind your back. Move your fist towards the front of the mat. All right, let's find a Paschimottanasana towards the front of the mat. Wrapping up here, seated forward, wide forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach over. Fold. Inhale, rise back up and make your way to your back. Finishing our practice off with some Supta Matsyendrasana, some lying down twists. Bring your right knee into your chest. You might roll your ankle a bit. You might, like me, kind of cradle your leg, just opening your hip a bit before exhaling. Grabbing your right knee over to your left, dragging it, making a cactus arm with your right arm, looking over your right shoulder. Return back to center, switch sides, left leg towards center. You can find the same rotation, but different. Cradle. And exhale it over. Return back to center. And exhale and release your ujjayi if you haven't already. And just find, shavasana. The next inhale, just find a big good morning stretch, hands above your head, feet pointing. And find your way to one side, fetal position, before making your way up into a seat. Look forward, we'll inhale, our arms above our head. Bring our practice in to our hearts, hands at heart center. We'll inhale to cleanse and then inhale for song. Feel free to join me. Inhale to cleanse. Exhale, cleanse. Inhale for song. Inhale, thumbs up to third eye center. Exhale, bowing in humility and reverence to the practice and the teachers before us. Namaste. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you for joining me.